Hey, what is happening, PeakD&D people? Yeah, it's Sunday. I had just kind of a lazy day watching the Denver Broncos and Denver Nuggets play some day games and had some downtime to myself. But it is that time that I need to get another episode out. And if you guys are tuning in today, you get to see sneak peek of episode 43 of Return to Argilia. Granted, it's going to be behind me editing, so there's going to be a lot of stoppage, a lot of rewind, a lot of backup, stuff like that. But yeah, you guys get to tune in and see a little behind the scenes. I was going to try to do this more probably on Saturdays or Sundays about editing the next video for us, but obviously with the holidays that came up, I had to get a couple done early because I was out of town. But now I am back and it is a new year. New year, same channel, new year, same campaign. Ravi, Orrin, Julius, here we are. But yeah, we're gonna get right back into it. We stopped right in the midst of a battle. I'm going to bring you up to speed. I kind of went through 6 minutes already. Did color correction for us already. Did the sound editing for the audio already, and just kind of cut everything down to size. And we're in the midst of battle, so I got the right up here. I got the turn order and the sidebar kind of ready to go. And this is like the first turn coming back, and it's the allies' turn. And Boom Boom, our cannoneer friend, is about to try to deal with his problem. He was getting double teamed by these velociraptor lizard folk guys, so he's going to try to deal with his problem first, and that's where we're jumping into, is to finish this on the train battle with the fire giants, rescuing Ravi's father that he figured out. Spoiler alert. So yeah, here we are. Let's jump right in. All right, I'm gonna go back a little bit because I'll go back a little further because Will is just so absurd. This has got to be a short or something right now.
Critical hit last time.
Don't pull it out. Boom, boom.
So he's just gonna like level this. He's gonna give himself
Sorry, I didn't have the desktop audio going. I just turned it on. You guys should be able to hear it now.
cannon at these dudes, and he has some hit points left, which is great. We like that.
That is good.
Let's see if he can pull it out, because he had like a critical hit last time.
Don't pull it out. Boom, boom.
So he's just gonna
Fly,
like
Will.
level this. He's gonna give himself advantage.
Sorry.
Good thing.
Man.
That's how Robbie got in this mess in the first place. Okay.
Right off the bat, after 2 months of not filming, this is 2 months now, not filming, and we come back in, and this is the first thing he says on the episode. Gotta love it. Love you, Will.
Yeah, so he rolls, he hits with a 25. He's aiming to take out one of the birds that is slowly like...
Sure.
I was gonna see if I wanted to. So my favorite transition went away. Don't know where it went, but it's definitely not the same. It's still here, but it doesn't work the same anymore. And I was thinking about trying to make my own, but like it's so hard to make transitions for how many we use. But I would love to like... I just think it'd be a little too invasive of what I'm wanting to do. Here, let's try it for science.
Aiming to...
So right here is kind of what I want to do. It's not on here. Okay, so what I wanted to do is blur. That's right. I kind of do a directional blur type thing. Right. Getting back into the swing of things here. I wanted to do some directional blur. I think the direction was 75. What I wanted to do from right here, yeah, I wanted to start, whoops, keep it 75, start at 0. But then as it goes to the, not the end of the episode. I think this is why it might be a little hard for me to do this every single time, but I do think it would make a very, very small difference. So now I just go here. And let's just call it 20. Yeah. And then what I wanted to do is throw the directional blur on here. And I think in theory, when I copy paste everything, the directional blur will still be there. So I won't have to add this every time. I'll show you what I mean the next time.
Take out one.
So now this I want to be 35. So it's kind of blurry.
Take out one.
All right, so let's see what that looks like.
Take out one of the.
Ooh, I like that. Just kind of like blurs out and blurs back in.
To take out one of the.
I like that. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to do it. It's not that difficult. New things, guys. New things.
The birds that is slowly like.
Sure.
So the birds he's talking about, if you guys want to see, I don't know how you guys like to watch these necessarily, but we're going to have, yeah, Ben. However, I do need to go over here. So let's go to 25%. But I was going to show you real quick while we zoomed in. So yeah, he's got boom booms over here and have these velociraptor guys on him. So that's what he's trying to deal with right now.
In grappling him or closing in on him. Encroaching is the word. And that is going to be a direct hit on that bird for
Oh, chicken wings.
a little chicken wing, a little smoked chicken here, a little Cajun style.
Can I pet that dog?
Exactly. You ever drink Bailey's on no shoe? That's old Greg. Never mind.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? All right, so that.
All right, this is. So I do like the track I chose for the battle. It is a little loud though. What happens if I put -5 right here?
All right, that'll take that. All right, that'll take that. Exactly. You ever drink Bailey's on no shoe? That's old Greg. Never mind.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? All right, so that. All right. Exactly. You ever drink Bailey's on no shoe? That's old Greg. Never mind.
Can I pet that dog?
Can I pet that dog? All right, so that. All right, that'll take that one down a peg, and it needs to make a might save. That'll take that one down a peg, and it needs to make a might save, and it fails.
Ooh.
So it falls back 10 feet, and now has to try to rescue itself.
Nice job,
to
boom
not
boom.
be blasted
Okay.
off the back of the train. Oh, I was trying
Or
to
go.
hook his
The,
little
the
beak.
train is going this way.
No.
Yeah.
Well.
But
Yeah.
he got
No,
blasted.
no, I
yeah,
know.
the train. He would. Yeah.
Add a new iteration of this. This is kind of how I make my way through and know that I'm having progress is by copying and pasting the audio.
Hook his
The,
little
the
beak.
train is going this way.
No.
Yeah.
Well.
But
Yeah.
he got
No, no,
blasted.
no, I
yeah,
know.
the train. He would. Yeah, the train's going this direction.
Yeah.
So is he gonna get
So-
run over?
He's on the front of the train.
Yeah. He's
So
like
he,
holding
if
on.
he falls off, yeah, he's
like
going to
down
try to
here
make
now.
another save
Mm.
to not fall off. He got pushed back by the blast to the chest, and then, not with a 2, he falls down.
After 2 months, and the dice turn on the DM because when we left this battle, it was not looking good for us. Boom Boom was surrounded. Orrin he's currently under the armpit of a fire giant. I'm with my father and our other allies, just kind of like, is everyone coming? And we're leaving now. And Julius was going to come help Boom Boom, but tides are turning.
Under the train, and both Ryder and Lizard are trampled by the car.
But isn't it on magic, or is it frictionless?
Yeah,
There's still a-
it's close enough to the ground. We'll
Okay.
say that it sort of grinds him into the tracks in front of it, maybe.
They're your
Here's
chicken
some-
wings.
Leaves a long smear of chicken wing grease down the side.
Sure.
What was
all right,
that?
hey, way to go, Boom Boom. That was awesome. All right, that was important because
If you
these
are
guys
back
are up
there, do you
next.
see that?
Probably. Maybe.
Let's check back in with the car up front. You've got Grover and who's the other guy with you? Benson.
He just
No,
killed
no, 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 no. Who's the dude? The
the
quarter? No, not quartermaster. It's
Fishhook.
Yeah.
Fishhook and Grover.
And Percy.
And Percy.
right.
The Darian Percy.
Yeah, Fishhook.
Do you think these tracks are still a little loud?
You guys. So it's yeah, it was slowing down and then disconnected from you. It's slowing down. Now, all right. So that. Not with a 2. He falls down under the train, and
All right, actually, that too.
both Ryder and Liz
Because I still want it to be like. Nope. I still want it to be. I still want it to sound. Oh, I didn't.
encroaching is the word. And that is make a might save, and it fails, so it falls back 10 feet, and now has to try to rest. Yeah, the train's going this direction.
Yeah.
So is he gonna get
So-
run over?
He's on the front of the train.
Yeah, he's
So
like
he-
holding
if
on.
he falls off, yeah, he's
like
going to
down
try to
here
make
now.
another save
Mm.
to not fall off. He got pushed back by the blast to the chest, and then not with a 2. He falls
that sounds a
down
little bit
under
better.
the train, and both Ryder and Lizard are trampled by the car.
But isn't it on magic? Or is it frictionless?
Yeah,
There's still a-
it's close enough to the ground. We'll
Okay.
say that it sort of grinds him into the tracks in front of it. Maybe
They're your
Here's
chicken
some-
wings.
leaves a long smear of chicken wing grease down the side.
What was
all right,
that?
hey, way to go, Boom Boom. That was awesome. All right, that was important because
Indeed.
these guys
Way to
are
go,
up
Boom Boom.
next.
See that?
Probably. Maybe.
Let's check back in with the car up front. You've got Grover and who's the other guy with you? Benson.
He just
No,
killed
no, 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 no. Who's the dude? The quarter? No, not quartermaster. It's
Fishhook. Fishhook
Yeah.
and Grover.
And Percy.
And Percy.
right.
The Darian Percy.
Yeah, Fishhook's in the armpit.
right,
He
right,
just
right,
killed the giant.
Yep, you're right. That's Grover. He's the master. of
Oh,
arms.
there comes
he's
the,
he's the sword guy. The boom. The other guy is the
There's the battle cam that switches over to the other half of the battle cam.
gunner. Benson. We didn't bring Benson.
No.
That's right. I was
Left him
getting
behind with the
Benson
women.
and Grover confused. Is the gunner Benson? We didn't bring Benson.
No.
That's right. I was
Left him
getting
behind with the
Benson and Grover confused. All right. So yeah, you guys are in the train car. You have let your dad out. You've gotten him out. And you guys are basically
We've gotten him out,
Heading
and I'm
towards the
like,
back
we're
of the
heading
car.
towards the back because the plan that I didn't tell anybody was to go back over here, and I assume that's what everyone's doing.
okay. There's some trouble brewing at the top of the trouble brewing at the top of the let your allies.
Because I think
you're
the,
up there.
the last thing I said
on the
was
roof,
Grover, Fishhook with me.
Yeah, where is Fishhook? Oh, he's like under.
Yeah,
on top
he
of the
just
body.
killed the
He just fell down.
he just killed the giant, and the giant fell down.
right.
So he's like with the giant, but yeah,
Yeah, he's like
fine.
standing in victory.
Dun,
victory.
dun, dun.
Victory.
He's standing victorious above. Oh,
So you
Fishhook.
can just move the giant.
No, I want him.
It's
I want
gonna
him there.
be. It's not even on.
There he
camera.
is.
No.
That's right. I was
Left him
getting
behind with the
Benson and
In Percy.
Yeah, Fishhook's in the armpit.
right,
He
right,
just
right,
killed the giant.
Yeah.
Yep, you're right. That's Grover. He's the master.
I think here's a good spot. Okay, so now I can just kind of do this and go. Oh, it's got the Gaussian blur. Yeah, that's fine. I can do the Gaussian blur on this one. This is a different one, not the roll die. But I think I'm going to do it for all of them now.
He's the master.
Oh. Actually, not for this one, just for
arm.
this half. Okay. Oh yeah, it won't really work on this one, which is fine.
Bastard arms. He's the sword guy. The boom, the other guy.
So here I'm gonna add to this. Whoops, not delete.
He's the sword guy. Grover. He's the bastard arms. He's the sword guy. The boom, the other guy is the gunner. Benson. We didn't bring Benson.
No.
That's right. I was
Left him
getting
behind with the
Benson and Grover confused. All right. So yeah, you guys are in the train car. You have let your dad out. You've gotten him out, and you guys are basically
We've gotten him out,
heading
and I'm
towards
like,
the back
we're
of the
heading
car.
towards the back because the plan that I didn't tell anybody was to go back over here, and I assume that's what everyone's doing.
Watching back to 42, I actually did mention to Julius, I think, while he was going back up the ceiling onto the top of the train in order to help Boom Boom. I think I did tell him to be like, we're going to go back to the other car. I do actually remember that. So I did kind of mention it to somebody, but not really, though.
okay. There's some trouble brewing at the top of the. Let's let your allies.
Because I think
you're
the,
up there.
the last thing I said
on the
was,
roof,
Grover, fishhook with me.
Yeah, where is Fishhook? Oh, he's like under.
Yeah,
on top of the
he just
body.
killed the
He just fell down.
He just killed the giant, and the giant fell down.
right.
So he's like with the giant, but
Yeah,
yeah,
he's like standing in victory.
Dun,
victory.
dun, dun.
Victory.
He's standing
In
victorious
victory.
above. Oh,
You
Fishhook.
can just move the giant.
No, I want him there.
It's not even on
There he
camera.
is.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Nope.
It's fine.
Nope. You know what? There we go. No,
There.
please.
Standing triumphantly over his quarry. I'm gonna give them a perception check and not a perception check, a awareness check in this game for all three of them to see if they can hear some of the ruckus going on. Oh yeah, for sure. Maybe not Captain Percy, but
Sure.
because he's busy with his father-son reunion. But the two guys,
It's true.
having been up on the hole, looking back, they are they realize that something is going on when that fire giant started because he gave up on the door.
yes.
Right, we're recapping for us as well as you.
Yeah,
Everybody.
the door's like melted, almost melted at this point.
Yeah. It's like he could have been. He was banging on it for a while. You guys had sort of jammed it shut
Well, someone was like throwing cold magic at it or
and
something.
then picked.
Or water.
They were attempting to burn the door down. Is that
Yeah,
what
but
you're
I
talking
think someone was like throwing cold magic.
You guys
at
had
it,
it
or
like
something like
stuck
that.
in.
about?
there.
and
you
I
guys-
was someone was maybe doing cold magic. I was trying to squirt it with water to
That
cool
maybe,
it down.
yeah, that's what you were doing with your.
with the everlasting.
Yeah, you're trying to,
Cookies everlasting jug.
and then that's why you got grabbed.
Yeah.
I think they ran into some trouble up front.
What?
That's, you hear Fishhook. Fishhook. That fire giant ran away with your friend. Because there was a little window, so they probably saw Orrin like jump down or whatever. But they were they had
Crap.
very good awareness checks. So you guys now know that your friends are at least delayed up front to get to the
All
rear of the
right.
train if that was the plan.
Well, then what do
Um,
we do?
May be a thing. And
Enemy 3.
let's see. Those guys are up. So he's going to take a stab at Boom Boom with his. Going to take a thing. And
Enemy 3.
let's see. Those guys are
Allies are done. Start of a new turn.
up.
And now it's the lizard folk.
So he's going to take a stab at.
Lizard folk. Actually, I think I can just go back to episode 42. I like to go to the past episodes so that I can do less work, if you will. Work smarter, not harder. Try to, at least.
Up. So he's going to take a stab at Boom Boom with from his spear and a claw from the bird.
I think they come up like this.
Claw, claw. Ooh, damn. These dice have been raring to go in these last 7
I mean, if it was a
weeks.
chicken, it couldn't actually do that.
It's a natural 20 on.
Ooh boy.
Actually do that.
It's a
Right. Okay. I just had a miss, so that means I could probably just go back over here. Grab these guys.
Chicken, it couldn't actually do
Usually when Ben
It's a
like actually says the number, I like to put these here.
natural 20.
Where are we? Here's the text. It's down here. Just gonna make it a hair smaller. Let's go to. Oh, I was gonna move it down a hair actually. There we go. But now
20 on.
let's go on 45. So I like it to pop out that it's a natural 20.
20 on boom boom.
Oink. Nice. And then I kind of make it change colors to, that's over here on source text. Match that up with the zoom in, or zoom out, zoom in, rather. Come over here, like to make it this yellow. Perfect.
Natural
Now,
20 on boom boom. Boom. With
critical hit. Yeah. I like to make the vertical space nice and close for these. Make sure that the scale is off, which it is. So I can go like this without having it descale itself.
the spear and a 19.
Do I put the 19 here? Yeah, I usually do. So
And a
and honestly, let's see if I can do this. Let's add the directional blur for the out too, I think. Just matching up the blurs so they blur at the same time, and then I'll do a regular dissolve out. Oh yeah, this blur has to be insane, doesn't it? Oh, the directional blur doesn't seem to matter on the dice. Okay, well, I'm just gonna delete it then. Since it doesn't seem to matter, but at least it'll have this blur on there, I'm okay with that. So let's just go to cross dissolves.
a
And that's what I did. I usually started the blur at the cross dissolve. So then let's make this blur a little heavier. There we go. I like it.
a 19.
Since I messed with the number and made it a natural 20 roll, I'm going to come back over here and grab this.
19. A 19.
And like last time I did the live stream, I like to put the numbers on the rolls. When he says it, for the number to show up, right? When whoever says the actual number rolled, or the total, I like to put the number showing up right when they say it, so it's kind of at the same time.
A 19 without any bonuses on the dice from the bird, which makes that a 23. 20.
All right, well, he does the total, so I'm going to do this, actually. When he says the 23.
3 on Boom Boom, which is a heavy 23.
Still a little over to the right. Try to get it as center as possible. Not perfect all the time, though.
3
Way better, though.
on Boom Boom, which is a heavy hit.
Make this. Heavy hit. Close the vertical gap. Make it a little smaller. Put it up yonder.
On Boom Boom, which is a heavy hit. And a natural 20, which is also a heavy hit. So that's +2 damage from both of them. Boom Boom is going to take...
Well, at least this time your critical is going to.
And then I could add the directional blur. I think, well, actually, hold on, do something.
Yeah. He's going to take...
I'm the one that kept Boom Boom out there.
Ooh, Jesus. It's true.
That's
How much damage,
I
Ben?
think you sent him backwards.
5
Yeah,
5
I
points
told
from
him
that
to stay
spear.
Backwards.
5
Yeah,
5
I
points
told
from
him
that
to stay there.
spear. And 3 points from the claw. So 8.
I think you sent him backwards.
5
Yeah,
5
I
points
told
from
him
that
to stay there.
spear. And 3.
So he said both, so now I'll do it. And I do want to do that directional blur again that I've figured out that I want to do. Don't need the direction, just need the length. Uh-huh. I think that was 45 I put it at. So it was 5 from the spear, so we'll call that, I'm pretty sure that is piercing. And then there was 3 from the claw, which is slashing. Make that a little smaller. Center it. Let's see how that looks.
And 3 points from the claw.
I like it.
So 8 points of damage. Boom Boom is not looking good.
You don't
He
say.
just gets... He poops himself again.
Boom
Not
Boom,
this- not this time.
always pooping
not,
himself.
Not canon.
That's why we kept him. That's why I kept him over there in the first place.
You just stay up here, Boom Boom.
Yeah.
Let it air out.
Yeah.
And he gets like...
Let it air out.
Yeah.
And he gets like clawed across the stomach as he's gets his, stabbed through the shoulder, clawed across the belly, and he is
Awesome.
sort of thrown back and does not look good. Orrin, you are up. You are in,
Awesome.
sort of thrown back and does not look good.
Does not look good. And Orrin is up, so let's go grab the Orrin one. Oh, you're right here. Oh, so now I can just keep going on this one too. On that timeline, it'll be matched up as well. That's the episode 42 timeline I'm taking from, just so I don't have to rebuild some of these graphics.
Good. Orrin, you are up. You are in, thrown back and does not look good. Orrin, you are up. You are in the armpit of this fire giant who's just sort of Heisman carrying you down the corridor of this kitchen. It's galley. Galley.
Am I close enough that I don't have to spend a minute to observe or interact with the creature? Like, if I'm in the armpit, do I know my enemy?
There's a round, right? That takes.
It would take an action point and a minute. Do I have all facility of my arms right now? Like, am I to the point where my actions are?
Yeah, we'll say you're just grappled, so
Uh-huh.
you can like move around enough.
switch
He's not
the
like
I'm gonna say,
Meow. Pan over.
this
Good
is
job,
not
Tony.
maybe.
Looking out.
what. This is not how I thought this was gonna go. But then I'm gonna look up at the armpit, the big fiery, gross, sweaty armpit, and I'm gonna say tickle, tickle, and I'm going to stab up with my sword right into his armpit.
All right.
Probably hurt.
All right. Long sword attack versus fire giant. Let's see how this goes.
Hurts a lot.
I'm hoping that that's the arm he's caught me in.
I don't know how you're reaching around the other arm.
Give him the old reach around there, Orrin.
They don't let me go. Guys, sorry, it's been too long. It's nice to hang out with you. It's good
It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Thanks for joining us.
Don't attack
friends.
with my
Thanks for
sword.
joining us. It
I'm
was 2
going to-
months.
Power it up. I'm gonna power it up. We haven't figured out anything with my sword. I'm going to power it up. I'm gonna power it up. We haven't figured out anything. Power it up. We haven't
Yeah, power attack. That's what it's called. ×2.
figured out anything else to do yet.
Are we cheating yet?
I don't know how many stamina points I had at 2 months ago when we
One.
played
I
this
can't
game.
remember either. After
think I had one?
42.
Yes.
DM is ruling he had 1, so we're gonna see how that goes.
2 months ago when we
One.
played this game. You think I had one?
Yes.
Okay.
Say you have one.
Okay. That's
How many
probably one
totally
more.
can you
That's
have?
probably 3 I could probably have. I think having one is probably more than I did.
Okay.
But that's fine. Thank
We'll
you.
say you have one.
Attack with my sword, powered up, powered up. What would give me advantage on this?
Another action point.
Okay, so I'll just use an.
Oh man, we've been playing this DC 20 for so long now, and we still. To be fair, it was 2 months playing, so it took him a minute to get back into it. But it's just a funny question after we've been playing DC 20 for so long. Actually, I think I have an advantage icon here. I know we've been talking with advantage last session for sure. So get rid of that.
Use an action point to get my.
Add that. It's not the cleanest one, but it's because it's a square, and so the blur isn't exactly what I want. But it's also like it
Okay,
is
so I'll
what
just
I
use an
want.
action point to give myself advantage.
It's
I have
all-
brand.
I could actually dissolve it, so maybe. No, not cross zoom. Cross dissolve. So maybe it looks a little bit better. I think I did that before and I didn't like it.
Use an action point to give myself advantage. I have brand new dice. So this is gonna go very.
Doesn't
Use
really
an action
help.
point to give myself
I don't mind it. It is what it is.
advantage. I have brand new dice. So this is gonna go very well.
I have one more action point. How do I get advantage?
Give yourself advantage.
I asked AI
With
to
an
help me with
action.
grit, and
It
it
didn't know
can.
what-
It can. Now the new dice don't help so much.
We tried. We
Yeah.
tried to be
All right.
effective. It's okay.
So those are done.
It's just a little gun shy. It's all right.
Here you go, Ben. New dice for you.
Throwing them away. No, you will roll with those all night.
I feel
damn
like
it.
you should,
You want the dice barrel? We
give
have a
them
dice
at
barrel
least
with other
a
dices.
fair shake.
I feel like we
Literally.
we,
What
we,
was
we
it?
saged them.
Roll the 9.
9 plus 5, 14.
Roll the 9.
9 plus 5, 14.
There you go. You said it. Now I can build it.
9 plus 5, 14 to attack.
Move it down a little bit. Center this guy. It'll be different since it's a 14. Yeah, it looks about right. All right, we're going to do the directional blur thing, so
Attack.
14 will miss this guy.
perfect. Well, not perfect. We don't like a miss, but perfect for my purposes. Oh yeah, the miss has to come down too. Because I copied and pasted this over, so it's not actually in the same spot. However, we will directional blur. 65, I think is what it was. All right, let's see how this looks.
This guy.
I'm right
Like it.
there. The armpit is right there.
Right.
I think you
But
just can't get
because you're
enough.
sort of
you
aiming
can't get
for,
enough
like-
force. You
Aiming
can't get
for,
enough
like-
force to
yeah.
like
The
actually do
smell
anything.
is just really distracting.
Probably pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's the end of my turn.
With advantage, and he misses. Such a bummer.
All right.
Need some Axe body spray.
Ooh, need some axe.
Axe body spray.
Not
You
a
don't have
sword.
an axe
I
though.
know, I
Back
know.
to the top of the round. Julius, you round. Back
Have an axe though.
I know, I know.
back to the top of the round.
Top of the round, so this is about
I know.
rounding things.
I know.
All right, what do we got here? So definitely the cross dissolves, and usually that pinpoints me of where we start these things. Get them all to blur out as well, and then you'll do blur, blur. All right, let's see how that looks.
An axe though.
I know, I
Back to the top of the round.
Julius. Well, let's see actually.
Julius, you see these dudes bearing down on Boom Boom. You can see that the fire giant is no longer in the below the windows that you guys have been pestering him through above the door.
Oh yeah, he threw the Azer off. That's right.
Round.
So there's one other little guy. I think it was called an Azer. It's like a fire dwarf basically, or something like that. And Julius threw him off the train. I forgot about that. So it is Julius's turn. Sometimes we forget turn order, so I always kind of wait.
Round.
But it is in fact Julius's turn.
Julius, you see these dudes bearing down on Boom Boom. You can see that the fire giant is no longer in the below the windows that you guys have been pestering.
Just gonna make the end of that a little shorter because I think this will bleed a little bit better then.
Pestering him through above the door. And what are you doing?
I like it.
What am I doing?
Drop kick the.
So here's what I did with the sound just there. I could turn this sound off so then you can hear kind of the bleed. It was good where it was, but I wanted to give it a little bit closer. Comes right back in, so there's not a lot of downtime after the end of that song, but you still hear the end, so kind of like that.
What am I doing?
Drop kick the philosopher.
You see Boom Boom just blow one dude completely off the front of the train.
But now he's very
He just
bloody.
blew him
Yeah.
off. Blew him off the train. Oh, damn it.
This episode
What?
is off the rails.
How far away?
Going off the rails.
How many spaces is that from me?
I think it's
you're gonna call
one
that-
movement. Like
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Julius is up top here,
I don't know what.
trying to move over to
There was
this
a grid
side.
on this.
Oh
last
yeah,
time.
there was.
Now there is no grid.
Sure, there
I'll have to
was.
fix it. There was a grid.
I would imagine it's like one movement.
We're finishing up this kind of.
One
Yeah,
full
let's say
movement.
it's 5 spaces.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well then, let me see.
And I think we had said, if we haven't said it, it is now official. At the top of this round, we are now going slow enough that the train is not difficult terrain on top.
Oh, we were playing that way, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this
was that?
round you said, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So we'll say we've slowed down. We're maybe 30 miles an hour.
Cool.
Not
Still
comfortable.
pretty fast.
Still pretty fast.
So
s-
I am
Stuck your head out the
going to
window of a car? It's pretty fast.
It's true. 30 miles per hour is not slow.
I
feel
any
like-
of these options. I'm going to use one
Julius's bare cheeks is
AP to Cybolt.
Spare.
I'm going to use my stamina point. Cybolt.
Spare.
We Cybolton. And I think he's going after the lizard folk.
I'm going to use my stamina point to
Cybolt.
get more AP to pump up the Cybolt and do my best Orrin impression. So we're going to pump it
the
up twice.
bolt. Pump it
Three
up.
times.
Enhanced damage. Times 3.
4 times total.
Oh, he's going to do 4. I kind of thought that. That's why I waited, but I didn't wait long enough, apparently.
We're going to pump it
the
up twice.
bolt. Pump it
3
up.
times. 4 times total.
Wow, your Cybolt's pumping.
Yeah, he does work
Yeah,
with the
we'll
Cybolt.
start there. We'll do 5. We'll do 5 total, and then that'll save me 1 to move. And here's to hoping the 5 total, and then that'll save me 1 to move. And here's 4 times total.
Wow, your Cybolt's pumping.
Yeah, we'll start there. We'll do 5. We'll do 5 total, and then that'll save.
I like, if I can, I like changing the text with the change of mind for the players. Sometimes I don't always do it depending on how long, but it was long enough where it was like 4 and then
4 times
it was
total.
3. It wasn't long enough to just go 3 to 4, but now figure just
yeah,
change the number from 4 to 5
start
right here. It's very
there.
subtle,
We'll do
but
5. We'll do 5 total, and then that'll save me 1 to move. And
It
here's
is there.
hoping, dude, the lizard has a bad mystic save.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, 23.
Oh,
Yeah, 20.
Let's go get a Julius roll. Does just say miss, but we can still use it.
23.
oh, well.
Move the roll over just a hair. Miss is actually a 23.
Above. That is
23 needs to be in a world of pure imagination. That's what DC 20 is. It's a world of pure imagination.
above. That is a heavy hit.
Heavy, you say? Directional blur as my new go-to, I guess, as far as a transition between text. Let's do 45 actually.
Great.
65 is a little too far wide, I think, and I know I have some at 65
Great.
earlier, but those are fine, I think. So let's see.
Hit.
Great.
23 to 23. Well, heavy. It's actually 23 to a heavy hit. Get those nice and comfy.
Great.
Brutal hit.
Oh, it's a brutal. See, that one's like close enough that I don't think I need to put it twice. Sometimes if they change it, I'll keep it and then change it when they when we correct ourselves, but in this case, not so much.
Great.
Brutal hit.
Great. Plus, to blow his head off, 6 in addition to the brutal side
So
damage.
8.
8 side damage. In addition to the brutal side
So
damage.
8.
It's a lot of damage.
Eight.
8 side damage.
Cheese. 8.
8. Psychic damage. Make that fit right in that box.
8.
8 side damage.
Cheese.
Side
So
damage.
8.
8 side damage.
Cheese and crackers.
And then I come roaring up there. Roar! Like a bear.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. 7. Roaring up there. Roar!
So he's just about to change. I think what I'm going to do is just go to 7 because he will change it. And then actually,
Like a bear.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. 7.
So 9.
9
Right?
points.
No, 7 total with the brutal.
7. 9
Right?
points.
No, 7 total with the brutal.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Great,
Because
great.
I need 1 AP to move up there.
All right.
And
what just happened? There we go.
9
Right?
points.
No, 7 total with the brutal.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Great,
Because
great.
I need 1 AP to move up there
All right.
and try to get its attention. That was me.
Grab its tail.
Great. Nice. It does not look good.
I do like a Mario Bowser move. And just
Swing them off. But see, that's like. Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Then
End of round. Let's do the thing. The thing with the blurries.
cool. Then Ravi is up because
Ravi, that's me. Let's see. I can't remember actually what I do in this
Ravi
fight.
is up because our first giant is dead. Ravi, it's your turn.
Fishhook, what did you see?
They just started running towards the front. I think your buddy Orrin is working with the giant.
What? No.
You tucked him in like a little baby. He's carrying him like a baby Bjorn.
I mean, I'm not surprised, but I don't think they're working together.
He looked tucked in like a little baby.
Does feel nice.
Does feel nice.
Little baby.
Does feel nice.
I hear. It feels nice.
It's very secure, very warm, cuddly.
Yeah.
Stupid strong arms are just wrapped around me, and it just feels so flippin' safe, and I can't
Hey, thanks William from
hate this.
What is
Hanging
what,
out.
What
I
would
hate
it?
feeling so secure.
got to see
and
some of the
taken care
turns, so have a
I
good
can move
night.
6.
Tune in on Tuesday.
What would that be to go out that door and like up onto the roof just to see what's going on? Would that be 1 movement, 2 movement?
That's a 2 movement probably to
Okay.
get up to the top at least.
So I'm gonna go up and like climb the ladder. Right, there's a ladder that goes up top
On the back of the
on
car.
back
yeah.
of the car.
Yeah. So you're sort of up
Yeah,
there.
you can move that. Yeah. And I'm just like gonna
Oh, hey Ben.
peek over. What do I see? On the
You
top,
see
on the roof of the. Like gonna
back of the
on
car.
the back
yeah.
of the car.
Yeah.
Go up and like climb the ladder. Right, there's a ladder that goes up top
On the back of the
on
car.
back of
Yeah.
the car.
Right. Climb the ladder to the top of the train. That's what I'm doing
Yeah.
first. Check everything
So you're
out.
sort of up
Yeah,
there.
you can move that. Yeah. And I'm just like gonna peek over. What do I see? On the
You
top,
see
on the roof of
maybe
the
like
car.
100. The car's not small; it's giant size.
Sure.
It's maybe 100 feet away, or so. You see a bear running at a lizard, shooting. The lizard is sort of reeling back a little bit, but
Caught
it
up.
is gripped on. And you see Boom Boom sort of like
Not looking good.
reloading his big old cannon. You see just
I
one of
didn't
them.
think those velociraptors would catch up, but apparently they did.
Yeah, those things were fast when you did see, like, well, you didn't see them, but the other folks did.
Thinking. What is Tony gonna do? What is Tony gonna do?
And they make that same sound that like Obi-Wan's lizard guy in Revenge of the Sith does. Like that noise. You know what I mean? You know what
Yes.
I'm talking about.
Is that 10 spaces? How far can I get with 12 more spaces?
Ben, I'm not sure if you can tell. But for the audio, for our audio versus the backing track, the music I chose, let me know how the levels are. They sound fine to me, but I feel like the backing track might be a little too loud.
Like
I apologize.
The
The
middle?
grid disappeared after reset it up.
You also
Somewhere
don't
in
have to
there.
answer
You're in
that
the middle
question.
Somewhere.
so without difficult terrain now because it's slowed down.
Yep.
I'll move up to there. Do I see down in the
Yeah. So you're
This
sort
guy.
of right over the windows that had been that you
Yep.
guys had.
down in the
Yeah.
Yeah, that fits.
So you're
This
sort
guy.
of right over the windows that had been that you
Yep.
guys had broken.
I know, it's funny. I moved it down just a hair, to your point, but then it sounds so soft. But yeah, I think I should. I think you're right. That's at 22. I feel like the other ones are at... Oh, they are at 22. Yeah, that's at 26. What happened? That one was at 26. Oh, no, maybe it wasn't. I think it was after 26. Let's see what 4 decibels does. Really? I had it at 22. Usually 25 is my like... But yeah, I don't know. This one was a tough one.
Yep.
Like right above the door.
Yep.
I think that works better.
Also, you can see into the cabin. You see this guy's like still barreling down. He's about to reach the.
I like it better
Oh
now.
God! Something happened.
Hey! Max, our amazing battle cameraman. I think the camera like did this itself though. It like just pointed up to me and Will. So here, behind the scenes of our studio, me and Will are on a quarter of the table with our green screens in the back. And then our battle cam is like right in front of Ben, pointing to Ben's camera. So kind of see that in the battle cam, which you'll see in the normal one. I don't know. Maybe I should have cut this out. I don't know. Maybe not.
You can see into the cabin. You see this guy's like
Yeah.
still barreling down.
I think it just
He's
did
about
it
to
by
reach
itself.
The end of it. Oh God! Something happened. You pressed home. Hey, what's up? Fix it.
What are you?
pressed the-
What are you? What did you? Sorry, guys.
This is why we don't let. Will
Don't
do
put
the
me in charge of this.
You grabbed it. I was trying to make sure I wasn't cheating.
I love it. Great. Well, with that brief intermission. That was
No,
fun.
it's not too distracting, Ben.
Yeah. So you see him carrying.
It'd be cool,
Orrin
but it also
sort of
depends on your
shoved
guys'
under his
schedule.
armpit,
It's
like-
fine if you guys
Oh,
aren't
how
there.
did this go?
like a
Orrin,
bebe.
what are
But
you
yeah, I
doing?
think it would help.
Lee, just go. Go.
Leave me.
Get your dad and go.
Yeah, he's safe. That's me.
Just go. Go.
Carrying Orrin, sort of shoved under his armpit, like.
Oh, how
like
did
a-
this go?
like a
Orrin,
bebe.
what are you doing?
Lee, just go. Go.
Oh, Ben, you mean like literally on. I don't think that would be too distracting. Maybe for you guys. I feel like that'd be boring for one of you guys to be on here, but yeah, I would welcome any of you guys to be on here.
Leave me.
Get your dad and go.
Yeah, he's safe. That's me. That's all 4 action points.
Yes. All right.
That's all 4 action points, my friend. Yeah, just go 100.
So you just
There we go.
move.
I just
move,
moved
move,
a
move.
lot.
Heck yeah. Fire giant is up. He is.
I just
move,
moved
move,
a
move.
lot.
Heck yeah. Fire.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun. It's no more distracting than me paying attention to the stream and everything anyway, so.
Fire giant is up. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Fire
Fire Giant was heating the door, but is now carrying Orrin.
giant is up. He is going to
I think I'm in.
get to the back door and then go up the
Yeah, I
ladder.
think it'd be fun too.
I'm here to
Oh my God!
I'm here to save you, Boom Boom.
Thanks, Fire Giant Taxi.
talking about?
Where'd it go? There you are.
Thanks, Fire Giant Taxi.
about?
I'm here to
Oh my God!
I'm here to save you, Boom Boom.
Thanks, Fire Giant Taxi.
about? Looks like good job, I guess. Just like Ramrod. Cool. So the fire giant is going to. Ooh. It's. I don't. What would he do? All right. He.
Oh my God!
I'm here to save you.
The Fire Giant actually moved up to the top, so let's put that in there. Top.
Boom Boom.
Thanks, Fire Giant Taxi.
about? Looks like good job, I guess. Just like Ramrod. Cool. So the fire giant is going to. Ooh. It's. I don't. What would he do? All right, he's running up there. He's mad. He stuffed you under his ham hock.
Ham hock, yes.
He's gonna.
You know what he's gonna do.
He's gonna grab you by the leg and use you as a blunt object and try to hit Boom Boom off of the train and toss you both off the train.
He's going to try to
So
use
he's gonna-
Orrin.
he's
We're only
gonna
going like
attempt this.
30 miles an hour now.
Can
I'm gonna give
I-
him disadvantage.
Going to try to use Orrin as
John,
a
that's
blunt
be-
object. Use Orrin as a weapon. Will that fit? Looks like it fits. Versus Boom Boom. He gets disadvantage though,
Because
so
it's
we'll
a
see.
moving, living being.
Can I parry Boom Boom?
Can you, as with yourself as a weapon?
Anti-parry?
The anti-parry club?
What is that? Is that the thing? What do you have? What does parry do?
Am
How
I
is it-
within one space of Boom Boom?
You are entering his space.
Very quite a velocity.
Oh, can I actually do forbear? No, I couldn't swap places with Boom Boom.
No.
So parry, I guess, is the thing.
She's just like, whoop, bleep. And all of a sudden, boom.
Is there like?
I mean, it would just grant me a +5 to my physical defense. So I'm gonna try to use my core.
So you won't take any damage. It'll be harder for you to take damage from this.
What
What
if
I'm
you just
trying to
try
see
to
is like,
grab him?
if you're trying to like deflect the, you know what I mean, like
Or I could.
deflect the, you know what I mean, like
Or I could grapple Boom Boom.
because he's trying to hit boom boom with you, and if you like are trying to dodge out of the way and not hit boom boom,
Oh yeah, like
You know what I mean?
Get swung, but then like, yeah,
like try to
do
deflect
like a
your own.
sit up
yeah,
or something.
Yeah. I'm engaging my core and I'm
Yeah.
trying to do like a
All right.
sit up.
We'll say that is that'll make. Sure. What does parry normally do? Like
It
reduces
adds
damage, right?
+5 to my physical defense. So I am trying to like not get damaged
Right.
by Boom Boom.
All right. Well,
My physical defense. So I am trying to like not
All right. DM allowed it.
get damaged
Right.
by.
Awkward parry from Orrin. Like to make this a different color just so it stands out that it's a reaction. Let's make it more yellow though. Hey, where'd you go? Better.
Boom Boom.
all right. Well,
It's okay, Ben.
I don't know. I'm
I
just
think it's
gonna
more of
try
an
this
acrobatics
anyway.
of whether or not.
Oh, that's true.
I don't
It,
know.
it could be an agility check, which I have disadvantage of. If like that's not a parry. You want me to do that?
Yeah.
Where
and
you're just
then
trying to
it'll
like time. You're trying to time it so
Yeah,
like when you get
pass-
swung, you miss him.
Yeah, and then that'll reduce damage by, I don't know, 2 or 3.
And it,
You know what? It doesn't really matter because he rolled a 1.
I like how you said that, Ben. Reduce the damage by 2 or 3.
Swung, you miss him.
Yeah, and then that'll reduce damage by, I don't know, 2 or 3.
and it,
You know what? It doesn't really matter because he rolled a 1.
Oh man. Editing cracks me up, man.
Doesn't really
I love watching this. video.
matter because he rolled a 1.
He rolled a 1. Let's go get the DM dice roll.
He rolled a 1.
Oh, gotta move it. Gotta move right now. DM dice roll. Pow, pow, ba-da-ba-ba. Sorry, I've been watching a lot of sports today, so. A lot of sporting. I don't know. Sports ball.
1 at disadvantage. So
This also needs to come down. Critical miss, which means he's exposed. Figured that one out. I think that comes into play here in the next round.
disadvantage. So
Yoink!
Does he accidentally let go at an inopportune
Burn your
time?
enchiladas.
I don't
No,
know.
'cause I
Burn
think
your
that would-
enchiladas, Ben.
that would not. I think what
Oh,
he
I
does
need to
is
end this.
Does he accidentally
Blur.
let go at
45, I think was.
let go at an inopportune
Um,
time?
I don't
No,
mind
because
getting
I think
off
that
this
would
train.
that would not. I think what he does is he is going to like he goes to pick you up and you just like you're getting ready to like, oh shit, he's gonna swing me, and you like duck out of the way, and he just sort of you slip out of his hand before he can even swing. So you're just
He's
on
out.
the ground now. He does
Orrin
not
is
want-
out.
no longer has you grappled, but you are. I'll say like he just sort of
Like I said, boom, boom, I'm here.
and then he just loses his balance
Oh, hi, Julius.
a little bit.
I'm
He's
glad
gonna
you're
have to make
fascinated, Ben, because I feel like this is very boring work, but I like it. I don't mind it. I like trying to figure out new things, especially after my favorite transition went away.
an agility
but-
save
Well, those haven't been going well.
at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
2 3s. Fun. So he falls over prone.
How the mighty have off.
2 3. An agility save
Well, those haven't been going well.
at disadvantage.
Hmm.
Save.
Well, those
An agility save.
Let's add this in. Does make a difference in the scheme of
Dave.
things. Nope.
well, those haven't been going well.
At
Disadvantage. So let's go find the disadvantage. I know we had it in here somewhere. There you are.
disadvantage.
Down yonder.
Two threes.
2 3s. That's not enough.
2 3.
All right, reposition right at the bottom here. I think is going to be the roll. Rarely does it get to the bottom, but
Threes.
every now and then. I don't know, the 3 looks kind of small. Just want to make it a little bit bigger so we can all seize it.
Fun. So he falls over.
Failed. You're a failure, fire giant. And this is where the tides have turned.
So he falls over prone.
How the mighty have off or just
Not
prone?
off, just down. There's nothing really.
T-Dog!
blasted down.
Thanks
Sorry,
for
Fire.
stopping in. I'm glad you think this is the fun work because I certainly like it. Does seem boring to me a little bit, but yeah, thought it might be a nice behind the scenes that some people might like to clue in on. So glad you came and stopped by.
He falls over prone.
How the mighty have off or just
Not
prone?
off.
Oh, the blur is still there just because I haven't changed
Off,
anything.
just
so.
down. There's
Cool.
nothing really blasted him down.
Sorry, Fire Giant. This is the Orrin effect.
This did not work well. Ugh. All right, great. So that was his awesome turn. So that was then a boom boom's up again.
Boom boom. So
Awesome turn. So that was
right. Let's blur. Blur 100. Because what I've been using on the way out the door as it fades out.
then a boom boom.
And Boom Boom does not have a turn, but the allies do. Why is Ravi? Boom Boom's up. I think Ravi's up. We'll see. Let's see.
Boom boom's up again. Awesome. All right. Then a boom boom.
All right. I guess he is up again. Allies, come hither.
Booms up again. Awesome. All right. Sweet.
What does Boom Boom do?
He
We're
is
really about to go
going
off the
to point blank unload in this giant's face.
There's way too many sexual innuendos in this episode. It's
Going
off the rails.
to point blank unload in this giant's face.
Why? Why? I did not push enter.
Phrasing. But he's going to shoot his cannon and try to blow this dude's head off.
There's a boom boom attack.
And then, so he just
It's
goes.
not any worse than NFL commentators.
I'll call you.
Also true.
Yeah, I heard that.
Nice. With let's see, a 20, dirty 20.
It's dirty, all right.
Dirty 20.
Seemed a little big, so I'm gonna just. Where are you? Text. There you are. Just gonna make this a hair smaller so it fits a little bit better. Yeah, 110 is a little bit better. Into that dice graphic.
20. No, 22.
Gotta change it on me.
No, 20.
Every time.
22. Which is a heavy hit.
Okay. So I guess this shouldn't be too hard. I want the blur to be at the end. Yeah, this should be too hard. I want you to keep moving. There we go.
Heavy hit.
There we go. Moving right along. All right, so the new idea for my transitions is actually working out pretty well. And it's not as difficult or time-consuming as I had originally thought. And this is the first iteration, but who knows? Maybe I'll come up with something more.
Heavy hit, barely, on this dude.
I do like the directional blur.
And that does...
Yeah, I'm curious, T-Dog, what you do for combat. We just kind of like to showcase what everyone is doing so that if people do watch and kind of miss what's going on, they can kind of read it. Or maybe if they want to put it on mute, maybe they can read it if it's at work or something like that. So certainly probably do more than necessary for our channel. But I do like doing it. I do think it's important to have it on the screen. Oh, trust me, Ben, I've gotten used to hearing my voice way too much now.
That's extra 1 plus the
Yeah, I'm with you, T-Dog.
Leaves this dude, he's not dead, but he leaves this dude's face a smoldering ruin. He's too big to be blown back by the blast, so it's not really going to throw him off the train, but
He just gets upper.
Yeah, so since working animations to make it fun. Yeah, I've tried to do some working animations. I just have so much else going on that I can't put time into like After Effects or Adobe Illustration because I have the whole Adobe Creative Cloud. And I'd like to, and there's some basic ones I've done, but yeah, it's so hard to have everything uniform. And I feel like the best way to do it has been to just build it once per episode essentially and then be able to copy paste it. That's kind of what I do. And then for the rolls, if you haven't seen, or I don't know how long I've been here, but I kind of do the roll and then like what kind of hit is it? We're using the DC-20 system. So there's like heavy hits and brutal hits, what kind of hit it is, and then how much damage. Depending on the players usually say damage. Ben, our DM, doesn't necessarily, he's in the chat, doesn't necessarily say damage all the time. So I'll just leave it as heavy hit. Just try to put as much information, I guess, for the viewer as I get editing. So everyone kind of stays up to date and whoever watches gets the full effect. Whoever just listens, you know, can glance over and see what's going on or catch up. So It's kind of my approach to it, at least for now. And we've gotten some comments on our other videos by viewers. It's like, hey, it'd be nice to know like what you're doing, like the entire, what you're doing your entire turn. So that's why I kind of put like what kind of attack, if we've moved, stuff like that. They find it very helpful when they watch, just so they can see how many action points and how many turns, what we use our turn for.
Or cutted by a cannonball.
Just
I'd be curious to see your animations that you come up with, though. That'd be great.
yeah, he was known as Pretty Sam before, and now he's just okay looking Sam.
Need some
So
dental.
that
Need some dental work. I'll call you a hearse. Call you a dentist. 65 actually. On the way out. Make a big
that
work.
was yeah. He's got oof, yowza. All right.
Nice job, Boom Boom, our ally, taking down the fire giant, or close to.
Yowza. All right. That definitely rocked him for 12 points of damage.
He did say the damage, Ben.
For 12. That definitely rocked him for 12.
Come back, directional blur, all the way to the end. Heavy hit, directional blur.
12 points.
Make it 0. Oh God. There we go. 12. Bludgeoning, I think. Bludgeon. Every time I type bludgeoning, I second guess myself on how to spell it. Bludgeon. Yeah. Make it small enough. Yeah, maybe a little smaller. Bludgeoning is a long word. Try to keep it in that in that sidebar there.
Him for 12 points of damage.
Holy heck-a-roni.
Excellent. And that's Boom Boom's turn. That's your ally.
Oh yeah, this is a new iteration, so I would have to add. Yoink.
That's your allies. That's your allies.
Pretty
Boom Boom's turn. That's your allies.
Pretty Sam.
These guys are going to start
Just
scrambling
collaborating.
up. Yeah, they're going to.
Pretty Sam.
I think it's the lizard folks' turn now.
These guys are going to.
Allies, Orrin. Oh, I think it is though. Pretty sure it's the lizard folks' turn, so I'm gonna go grab the lizard folk.
Going to start
Pretty sure.
Just
scrambling
collaborating.
up. Yeah, they're going to like.
Collaborating together in the back. It's fine.
Oh, they're just going to hang tight. Okay, they're all hanging tight.
Yeah, I mean,
Hang
it'll
in
take
tough.
an entire round, and by that time, we might have this taken care of. So.
they're just
Yeah,
gonna
spelling,
hang
yeah.
until you guys are.
Well, it's funny. I decided not to. Last episode, I think I missed a W in window. It was like window without the W at the end. But something so small like that, I just feel like it's not worth re-rendering and re-uploading. Sometimes I do, but didn't really have the wherewithal of the time last week to do so. So, say la vie. But yes, I do try to do my best and
Hang in tight.
have it all looking as professional as possible. For you never know who's gonna watch your stuff, man. So I'm with you on that.
Tough. They're going to hang out in the back, waiting on the rail for
Just
scrambling
collaborating.
up. Yeah, they're going to like.
Collaborating together in the back. It's fine.
Oh, they're just. Gonna,
Oh, it's the allies. Still, that's what's happening. So the allies are in the back, and we're seeing what they're doing.
your allies.
Pretty Sam.
These guys are going to start
Just
scrambling
collaborating.
up. Yeah, they're going to like.
Collaborating together in the back. It's fine.
Oh, they're just going to hang tight. Okay, they're all hanging tight.
Yeah, I mean,
Hang
it'll
in
take
tough.
an entire.
Yeah, so gotta move this elsewhere. That goes to the end. That goes to the end. For now. I'll
Fire
move it again.
around, and by that time we might have this taken care of.
Yeah,
So
I think they're just gonna hang.
Percy, fish, hook, and Grover. Fall back or hang back. Pass turn. Hang. I'll do hang back.
entire round, and by that time we might have this taken care of.
Yeah,
So
I think they're just gonna hang until you guys are hanging tough. They're gonna hang out in the back, waiting on the rail for the rest of the party.
well, I don't know what Percy does. I don't know. His son just went running into battle. So what is?
Right?
Is he worried? I don't know. Is he a worried father?
Excellent. That's the rest of the allies. Then we have
Excelsior.
Lizard Guy. Excellent. That's the rest of the allies.
All right, move these back. Oh God. Oh boy. Where'd you go? There you are.
Allies. Then
No. Okay. There. Which means I'd like for this to also.
allies.
Perfect. There we go.
Allies. Then we have
Excelsior.
Now it's the lizard folk. Got them too. Got them too. Where'd they go? Got them too. There you are.
Action.
Okay.
have
Excelsior.
Lizard Guy.
I think we're about done with this
is
battle.
now being attacked by Bear and sees Boom Boom, who's turned to the fire giant. And
Who does he choose? Who
Orrin,
does he
who's on the
choose?
floor weeping, and openly weeping at this point.
Yeah,
Sure. Not really. Not really.
No, yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Things haven't been going so good lately, Fire Giant. Pretty Sam, is it?
Yeah. So he's going to sort of post up, defend.
It might just be talking, Ben, but it's not lame. If you recall how this episode ends, there's some interesting information that is shared.
Ending this
Haven't decided if I was going to end the stream before I have that. Probably. Just so it's not too much of a spoiler, but
fire giant, and one claw at Boom Boom, and one fire giant, and one claw at Boom Boom, and one spear at Julius.
all right. So the claw, claw attack versus boom, shoot versus. How do I want to do this? Why don't I just do claw versus boom boom? Just like to have it all in one. It just makes it so much more clean. Spear versus Julius. Yeah, I think that's good. Julius, yeah, it's there.
This with a 1 on the claw. So he is now advantage against the bird.
Let's see, how long have I been streaming? An hour and 30 minutes, and we're 30 minutes into the episode. It's not too bad. It's about my pace.
With his
Oh, yeah, he's exposed.
because he's exposed. Bird with his
Oh, yeah, he's
miss
exposed.
because he's exposed, and the spear probably not going to hit you. What's your PD in bear form?
17.
17. Oh,
extend the music.
17.
17. Oh, with the 16, he misses. Oh. With the 6.
I can move this up because it's not that far away, or there's not as much text, so fill that space. I believe it was a 16.
16, he misses. Misses you
Just
just
missed.
barely. Yeah. Well, that guy's sort of ineffectual, but he's sort of trying to cover the fire giant. So I get. Well, he's prone. He's exposed anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Great.
Are the tracks just loops? I just copy the song. I just copy it when it ends. So like, I don't know, this song right here, the song I chose, hence somatic action, is what, like 3.5 minutes long, 2.5 minutes long? No, 1:45. Yeah, so I make it, I manipulate it how I want usually in the beginning, and then I'll just copy paste this as we go through. Sometimes it just kind of depends on my mood, Ben. Like sometimes I'll, especially if I know the whole episode is going to be like battle or something like that, I'll just like once I get it to the right spot, I'll just copy paste it all the way across. So then I don't have to copy paste it every single time as it ends. But I don't know. Other times I just like because I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm progressing a little bit more. But I don't know. Just kind of depends on the day.
Orrin, you're up. Anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Do I have the blurriness? I do not on this one. Okay. Where'd you go?
All right. Great. Orrin, you're up. Great. Orrin.
Orrin, you are up, my friend. Here we go. Oh God, dear Lord.
Orrin, you're up.
Well, you're down, but
I'm down.
You're down. You're prone,
Um,
but not out.
okay. A little movement to get up.
Nope. I just want. There we go.
Um,
Stand
Was
up.
it 2 spaces, I think we decided.
yeah.
2 spaces of movement to stand up.
okay.
But technically one action.
Okay. Yeah. And
You can still move the 3
Correct.
left. Or what's your speed? 5? Yeah.
the fire
Less
giant's
than
still
30
alive.
minutes an episode. Yeah, I like that. Even when we were starting out, we kind of kept it about an hour. Or like our sessions that we film are 3-4 hours, but we cut it into 2 episodes. And even then, like all the live streams, like all the big guns, usually stream for like 3 or 4 hours. And I always just thought that was like so long to like watch an episode for. So that was my take for our channel. Is like that's a good thing in our direction, is that we have a little bit more of a palatable, episode length. Hour 30 minutes. It's kind of what we try to make. So 30 minutes is great. I like that.
Yeah.
For our schedule though, like the 4-hour sessions, we do like playing for 4 hours just as D&D players, but think it's just a little too long for people to watch. So we've got a good cadence and works for our schedule still to get together to film 2 episodes at a time and be able to put one out every week.
Yeah, he's alive. He's just like,
My face!
yeah. He took a cannon to the face.
I mean, how many pounds is a fire giant? Can I leg press him off the...
I think we attempted this on the ship and it didn't quite work.
Didn't work. Didn't go great.
Yeah, it was kind of hard because he's 2 sizes bigger than you.
Oh, is this the same? These are the same dudes.
Yeah, they're
Well,
fire
Oh,
giants.
yeah.
These are like, this is a colony of fire giants
Like right
from
before
the Risen Isles.
Right before I get up, I'm going to look at the fire giant, look at
Oh,
this
sweet dude.
Velociraptor
Yes.
birdie, and just like go for the legs.
Slice them chicken wings.
And so I'm going to attack with my sword.
I always like
I'm
the
going
drumsticks.
to,
Wings.
and so I'm going to attack with my sword.
Yes, you are. Attack with sword.
Oh. Always like
I'm
the
going
drumsticks.
to.
So in the past, we haven't had capability for live streaming T-Dog. We've thought about it, but the way our schedules work, we like to do it after the fact and have like a bunch in the bank. So have things filmed, not edited. So then, for instance, Ben in October, Ben's in the chat right now, our DM, him and his wife had a baby. So we kind of took a 6-week hiatus and we had 10 or 12 in the bank. So those are the kinds of times that it's nice to have stuff in the bank and not worry about live streams. But we have thought about it and have thought about wanting to do something like that. But it's tough with our schedules and trying to get 4 people. I live in Denver. They all live in Denver, Colorado. They all live up in the mountains. So travel and families and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to get both. Or it's hard to get everyone together. So this is our best schedule and we try to make it work. But always work. Yeah. Always work what's best for you. But oh, you prefer not to edit? Yeah, I mean, I have a love-hate with it. I really do like it. I just try to get it done more during the week if I can, but I wanted to live stream them just to give us some extra content. And if anyone want to watch the episode early, that's kind of a way to do it. So, but I'm with you. Sometimes it's grueling, but most of the time I love it.
Are you gonna do a trip attack?
Inara, please let me.
Are you gonna do a trip attack?
Inara, please let me do something helpful here to give myself advantage. To give myself advantage.
Advantage, where's that at? Oh, no. There it is.
To give myself advantage.
We'll see
You
where
have
we put
advantage
that.
without spending an action point.
Because it's exposed if you're attacking the lizard.
Yes.
Thank you, Inara. And then I'm going to
Also, with this,
attempt to trip it.
you get +1 damage to us to expose too with
Attempt to trip it. Oh,
sword.
I think it's called a maneuver. Maneuver. Trip maneuver.
That is also true.
That is also
That's
Oh. Music. Let's add 2 this time. Oopsie. What? Bleed. Okay.
You have advantage without spending an action point.
Because it's exposed if you're attacking the lizard.
Yes.
Thank you, Inara. And then I'm going to
Yeah, timing's good. Timing,
Also
comedic
with
timing.
attempt to trip it.
I also love watching us back. I just crack up.
You get +1 damage to us to expose too with sword.
That is also true.
That is also
That's a-
true.
That's a beta thing.
Inara, thank you all so much.
We're all Inara.
We are all in that.
All of a sudden, we just look glazed over and we're like, we are all Inara.
Roll one more. Roll one more d20. You have
Thank
double.
God.
You have double advantage
For Inara?
Double.
God.
for your little prayer. Yeah.
Inara, I'm going to need more than that in the future, please. But that is a 16.
You just hear a voice like, "I'm."
+1 for exposed, Ben. Yeah, so I think it's the sword. You know how all the swords in DC 20, they have like modifications or like they have an extra thing. So like the rapier, for instance, for Ravi, I can use the rapier as a spear or as a sword. The spear gives +1 damage, I think. If I use it like as a, piercing weapon, it's +1 damage as long as I've done like a charge, basically, like move 2 spaces and then hit and like thrust, charge, spear. And then the sword, its little caveat is like it gets +1 damage against exposed creatures. So
In the future, please. But that is a
Orrin, where is your dice roll? Not that way. There you are. There you are. Gotcha.
Inara, I'm going to need more than that in the future, please. But that is a 16.
You just hear a voice like, "I'm fucking trying, dude."
We all kind of like have our rule knowledge of DC 20. It's kind of all smattered, but I do remember kind of we've done a couple character like not remakes, but like as new rules came out, we kind of remake our like relearn what we're able to do. And that was one, is I looked at the sword stuff and I do remember that one for sure. And I wrote it down on my character sheet this time.
Do I need the 16?
Voice like,
And I equally remember it more because my rapier has two modes or 2 possibilities, whereas most swords and most weapons only have 1. So I think that's one reason too, is I remember both, or have both. So it's I'm more cognizant of it, I suppose.
"I'm fucking trying, dude." Not a
Stone?
god.
Is it the stone? 16?
16
For the chicken?
For the
16
chicken
for the
is enough
chicken
to hit
wing?
the chicken.
Yeah, he's
For the
16
chicken
for
is
the
enough
chicken
to
wing?
16 is enough to hit the chicken.
hit the chicken.
There we go.
Chicken
for
is
the
enough
chicken
to hit the
wing?
chicken.
yeah, he
Why did that happen? There we go. It's like an all caps font. So I use, hold on one sec. Take off the scale. So I use this little doodad, small caps, so it actually gives it a little height difference. So it kind of looks like there's a capital letter still, even though they're all in caps.
Chicken
For
is
the
enough
chicken
to hit
wing?
the chicken.
yeah, he's trying to hit the
You can hit the chicken for sure.
Thank God.
Yeah, I feel that, T-Dog. Sometimes you got to trust your players, but if you have untrustworthy players, then it gets hairy. Like Will was cheating for like a vast majority of this campaign so far. No, he wasn't cheating, but we misread on how stamina points work, and he was regaining way too many. So we nerfed him at some point when we kind of reread the rules. But with new systems and all new things like that, that's just the territory. You can't know all of them all at once. You just have to keep revisiting it every once in a while and trust your players, man. I would always advocate to trust the players.
Praise Inara
Praise
and
God.
Vortor.
Oh, no, wait, don't.
So that was a
praising a lot of gods over there.
praise anybody who I
Correct,
I
Ben.
have to.
Praise Door, help me, Tom Cruise, God. Help me, Oprah.
So that's like 1 slashing damage, but because it's a fire sword, is that plus? or anything, or maybe it's a fire bird too. So.
But they're sort of immune to fire damage, so
Okay.
they don't really. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much extra.
But does the normal slashing?
Yeah, it does the normal damage.
Okay, and then I just did a trip, and it says the target falls prone. I spent 2 action points on it, and it has no other like check.
Yeah,
Nice.
if you hit, it's a trip attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does the thing.
It falls down prone. The guy
Right on
is
top of
also
me.
prone.
And I
Yeah,
spent
just sort of like it just sort of crumples and the dude like sort of falls down on top of it. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
because this is the first time I've helped in a while. Target falls prone. I spent does the normal slashing.
Yeah, it does the normal damage.
All right, so it does the damage. I think it's 2 because we just talked about exposed. So
Okay.
It does the normal damage.
Okay, and then I just did a trip, and it says the target falls prone.
let's do the outro. Directional blur.
I spent 2 action points.
That's a lot of blur. And then I usually like to take the advantage away when the roll's done. And that blurs all over the place. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yoink.
2 action points on it, and it has no other like check. The target falls prone. I spent 2 action points on it, and it has no other like check.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't have an end card picked for this one yet, Ben.
If you hit, it's a trip attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does the thing.
It falls down prone. The guy
Right on
is
top of
also
me.
prone.
And I
Yeah.
If you want to make one, maybe it's Ravi and his dad talking, because I think that's where we end, pretty much. Walking to the train car that we unhitched earlier.
Yeah, just sort of like it just sort of
Maybe that's it. Ravi and yeah.
crumples and the dude like sort of falls down on top.
I might not actually have a lot of good references for making that art, so I don't know if what you got going on. I still have like half an hour in the episode though, so we'll see.
Top of it. Yeah, for sure.
It's always the combat
because this is
takes
the first
forever.
time I've helped in a while. Julius, are you down on any hit points?
Yeah, the bear's a little dinged up.
Maybe it makes you feel
Bear's a little
nice to
dinged up.
see me doing.
You could always
good
ask Will
things,
if he's around
and,
too. To
It does.
And you get
Great.
two action.
I
hit
appreciate
points.
your
Inspiring presence.
Hit
appreciate
points.
Kind of like to make the +2 HP green, just cuz.
your
You see that, Julius?
I
I'm
did
useful.
Watch me, Julius. Watch me. Watch me, Julius. Julius, watch me. Watch
I'm
me.
contributing.
I just prayed to an aura 4 times, but did you see what I did?
Yeah. And you're standing up at this
Yes,
point.
yeah,
right?
yeah, I did.
Okay, so he's standing up.
Haka.
Husha! Great. So both of your enemies are now prone before you. Well done, Orrin. That was really awesome. Julius, you're up. I feel like well done, Orrin. That was really awesome.
The I don't know if it was backhanded, but the backhanded compliment. Exactly, Ben. Yes, it's conditioned us. Same with like damage. Should be red, but green good, red bad.
Julius,
Julius. Ooh, need more music. Oh my god, that was a long turn that I just... Wow, okay.
You're up. I feel like I
Did you
gotta
hear this?
reinforce
Did
the
you hear?
behavior.
Did you hear the surprise in his voice?
I mean,
He's
this
like, I'll
is
make sure that doesn't happen
this
again.
is honestly going way better than I thought it was for you guys.
It wasn't going great when we left,
Yeah.
but we're turning it around.
So they're both prone. Does that mean they are exposed, or that I have advantage on any sort of attacks?
They are exposed.
Okay.
Good, T-Dog. I'm glad. Yeah, this is definitely encouragement. Definitely takes a long time, but I think we always try to focus on the small details and the little that I can do. And as the video editor for PeakD&D, you know, I think the better. Try to make my process as easy and streamlined and not as complicated as possible. But sometimes, especially if I work early on it, I can kind of get in the nitty gritty and kind of create some new things. So, just got to remember you're doing it for you first and the viewer second, and try to get the most out of it you can, I think is the best way that I go about it.
And I think you have advantage on
Well,
melee. I mean, that's because they're exposed, because they are prone. They are prone. I gotta look it up.
No,
again.
you're cool, man. You know what? You don't have to. I'm just
Afraid of Sorrel,
gonna
you'll get an extra
make
free one.
a bunch of claw attacks on those until I hopefully kill them both.
The claw. And lizard. Oak.
We'll start with the lizard.
right in front of you.
And this one has like straight up advantage. Because of advantage.
Straight up advantage.
Advantage. Because of the prone. Oh, God. Okay, 14. That's better.
I'm just gonna add 3 more. I think this is about to be over. So I will delete these tracks if need be. And honestly, T-Dog, the things that I like, most of the graphics are already like made, and now that's easy. But most of my decisions are like, I don't know how much you use it. Our channel definitely uses some AI art, but is to put in prompts for backgrounds for like the green screens and for music choice. So.
Because of the prone. Oh, God. That's better.
I wish you luck, Ben. Thanks for stopping by.
17? 7.
I don't want that one. Actually, I think I have a roll from Julius from earlier. Oh, gosh. Yeah, here we go.
17?
Is that centered? Not quite. Nudge it over a hair.
17
Yes.
is enough to hit.
Okay.
It only rolls 2. Sorry.
Those two.
For 5 total damage.
This is slashing, yes.
Does the cold do more to these guys?
Yes,
yeah, you
they
have the
are
cold
vulnerable to
claws.
cold, so it does an extra cold.
Okay, so 3
Damage.
piercing and 3 cold on that.
I was a little early on that. That's okay.
cold on that one.
3. Kind of surprised that claw attack does piercing damage. I think I always wrote it as slashing, but he said piercing, so I'm going to go with it. Talk about trusting players, right?
Cold on that one.
Woof.
Okay.
On the lizard.
That would be 3 normal cold, like, or is that
Normal cold. As opposed to not normal cold. I'm going to get rid of these. I was using that those rulers earlier to see where everything fit. I think it was actually, I was using those for our recaps. But I don't need them anymore, and they were kind of distracting after 35 minutes. Whatever. Or 2 hours, really, but...
that +1?
No, that's the total. I did the math
Okay,
for you.
great,
So
thank
3
you.
piercing and 3 cold.
Great.
6 total.
Correct.
Oh, it is 3 cold. I had it right the first time. It feels like the first time that I'm editing. Yeah.
That's
It doesn't.
that one that fell off. Oh, great. That's enough. You kill that lizard.
Excellent.
Just
One more enemy to go. We turned this train fight around.
Is the thing that was riding the lizard also
Oh,
there
advantage. Just
yeah,
go
he's
away.
sort of like half under it.
and exposed
prone.
as
Yeah,
well?
he's exposed.
Trying to get his
Cool.
his leg like trying to
Yeah,
get
he's
away.
like, he's got his spear. He's like,
So
trying
that
to
would
pry
just
it
be
up.
like a normal attack. I'm gonna
Yep.
give myself advantage on that one too.
Whoops. Control. Paste.
So
Hell
2
yeah.
AP for
Yep.
advantage. Yeah, 15 for a dirty 20. For dirty 20. For a dirty 20.
Better. It's a little too big though. Get a little smaller. I know it sucks that every number doesn't quite center the same, so I have to kind of. Well, I don't have to, but it definitely looks better if I do.
20.
Dirty 20 absolutely hits that guy.
Okay. Is that person also vulnerable to cold?
They are vulnerable.
So 6 total points.
Where'd you go? Oh my goodness. No. Where did you go? Okay. Nope. God, Control Z saves my life so many times. It's not even funny.
There.
6 total points on that guy. Yes.
You want damage?
Also, I think I'm moving these because this is over. So now I'm going to do...
You want damage? 6 for you.
There we go.
6 for you.
Okay.
You all get damage.
He hasn't been hit yet. So
Okay.
the other one's paced under the train. In the train
And
tracks.
then I have one
Few
more AP
miles back at
left,
this
which
point,
I think
probably.
I'm just going to try to use for a third attack,
Okay.
which would be at
Double?
double disadvantage.
But
so
only one
single disadvantage
because of exposed.
because of
Yes.
exposed.
Yes.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Ooh, 3 attacks. I think Julius does it and downs this guy, but let's see. Where's the disadvantage? There you are.
Correct.
That's way down there. Bump, bump, bump that up. Grab this. Roll again. Oh my god, Premiere Pro.
Okay.
Crazy advantage.
Disadvantage mechanics. All right, let's see how it goes.
Stacks. Stacks on stacks.
Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna go great. 9. Oh yeah, no, it's not gonna go great. 9.
9? You're supposed to finish these guys off, Julius.
9.
So then I could be done editing combat.
9 will miss that.
Oh. Okay.
Even pro.
Should have just used a side bolt.
Probably should have used a side bolt. Should have
just used a
a
side.
side bolt.
That was Bear Julius's turn.
Nice.
Oh, it's because the blur length. Oh, I'm dumb. 65. There we go. That's why it wasn't blurring, because
That was should have just used a side bolt.
Even pro.
Should have
no, that's 0. Dear Lord. Oh, okay, I got it now.
bolt.
There we go. It worked.
That was Bear Julius's turn.
Nice. Bear Julius. Ravi, you're up. Bear Julius. Nice. Bear.
Julius's turn.
Nice. Bear. Julius. Nice. Bear Julius. Ravi, you're up.
Ravi. Hey, that's me. Do I end this combat? I honestly can't remember. We're about to find out.
You're up. The lizard is dead. The man is alive.
Ding dong, the lizard dead.
You're all the way over there. You can probably get there this round.
Nope, I'm just gonna go here,
Cool.
and I'm gonna shoot a lightning bolt at home.
Lightning bolt.
At fire
Home
giant.
slice.
Home slice. Fire giant.
If you
Alright.
put a sigil down right now, would it just go? Like, would it just?
No.
Is it
I think
attached
it
to
stays
Earth?
on a
No, it's a-
fixed point.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
So it could stay on a
It's-
train.
yeah.
Yeah, it's fixed on the ground.
Yeah.
It's not like in the air.
It looks like it's going up and down, but to everyone,
do
an
the
outside
sigil.
observer, it looks like a.
If you
Around
got
it.
a magic carpet,
What about it?
Just have
Then
a
you put it on the sigil.
on the carpet, and then you
Yeah,
can
then
move
you just-
around with it. For frizzle, without
Well,
we've broken your game, Alan.
All it took
By
was
That would
one
be
little
insane.
carpet.
That'd be insane. An arcane sigil on a magic carpet for a wizard. The arcane sigil makes it so I have advantage on whatever magic I put down. So if it's on the carpet and I can move around with the carpet and the sigil stays with me, that means I don't have to move the sigil for an action point every single turn when I move. That would be nuts.
Looks like one magic carpet. You have to find a
Um,
magic carpet. You know, Jastian would probably be a good place to find one.
sick. I am so down with that.
I'm going to remember that for the gameplay
I don't-
when we get to Jastian, if we ever
If
get
that's
there,
where we're
Ben.
going, I don't know.
Maybe they have
Where's
more
my arcane sigil?
more godstones there too that I can buy.
I don't think
Yeah.
you could just buy those.
Godstones are us. Come on in.
Well, I already have advantage.
got the full
so
collection.
I'm just gonna. I moved.
Are you connected to an ancient deity? Come on in and find out.
Attack with a lightning
Let's go
bolt.
there when we get.
I want to go there.
It'd be like Ollivanders and Universal Studios.
Does crackling lightning do anything different or better?
Stone
Not
chooses
really.
the wizard. I'm not a wizard. I'm Orrin.
I was talking to you, Ravi.
Stone chooses the wizard.
He's already got one.
I like to think your full name is Ravioli.
Ravi who?
Ravioli.
Oh,
That's your
Ravi.
full name.
That's my middle name.
It's real.
Ravi
Oli.
Oli Otmar.
I feel like that's what your parents called you when you were like
Ravioli.
You
Look
were
at the
like,
little
you were-
That's what my
ravioli.
fake dad called me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Okay.
He's got like former fat kid syndrome. he was
I went to
just
fat camp.
fat magic camp.
Like a really nice one.
This is also a great time of PeakD&D where we unpack character backstories because this is
we haven't seen each other
exactly
in
what we
6
should
weeks.
Do in the middle of
Stuff
combat.
can be important. soon.
So lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Good job.
Moved. Lightning bolt powered up twice. Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Moved.
All right, so that was a weird one. I'm just gonna update the entire thing now.
Lightning bolt.
With movement, lightning bolt, enhance. Power it up is our, but technically it's enhanced damage. Damn, itch times 2.
Powered up twice.
Boom. Check
Got
out.
it?
Yep.
Good.
Oh, and advantage because of expa.
Lightning bolt powered up twice.
Boom. Check
Got
out.
it?
Yep.
Good.
Powered up. Powered up. Something dark.
That's a 20. That's a 22. That's a 20.
22. I do have to get this from 42 though because I actually haven't attacked yet this round. This 10. Ravi, Atmar. There you are. There's my dice roll graphic. There we go.
That's a 22.
Move it down to a different round. Sugar Ravi's gonna come out swinging. He's your number 1 with a lightning bolt. With a rapier. A loaded lightning bolt. He just cocks it and pulls it.
22.
Heck yeah. 22 hits. That is a
Oh, I was gonna do new things. So
heavy hit.
yoink, yoink, yoink. Blur. 45. Heavy needs to be moved down first. $45.
Hit 2, 3, 4, 5 points of lightning damage to his face. His face.
Come on, Ben. Tell me that's enough to kill so I don't have to do this anymore.
5 points of lightning damage to his
To
face.
the fire giant's face.
5 points, you say. All right.
5, I do say.
He's still hanging in there. Now
No!
he's in there. Now he's
Oh!
extra crispy.
Why didn't I do a frostbolt? Oh, I don't have that anymore.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. That's why he didn't do it. Enemy number 2.
That's
That
me.
is giant. Enemy number 2. That's why he didn't do it. Enemy number 2.
Fire giant. I think he just like falls off maybe now. I don't remember. Let's see. Let's see how this concludes.
That's
That
me.
is giant guy who does not look very good. He's going to
Add more music. See what I did there? Ben was like, he's going to, and I said add more music.
that's why he didn't do it. Enemy number 2.
That's
That
me.
is giant guy who does not look very good. He's going to stand up. He has a
Whoa there.
To stand up. He has a quality that makes him takes a full action point, and he has no leftover movement because he's cumbersome.
Oh.
That's so he's like he gets up and it's just.
He's also very
Plus
bloodied.
he's getting wind whipped and he looks terrible. But he is going to grab.
Hey, where'd your
his-
teeth go, man?
Shut up. He grabs his hammer and he's going to swing at the nearest person.
I mean, the thing that annihilated his face with a cannonball?
Yeah, he's gonna. He's gonna swing at Boom Boom first. He's just trying to.
With a cannonball?
Yeah, he's gonna. He's gonna swing at.
Hammer attack versus Boom
Boom Boom.
Boom. Oh, it's a little too big. I think what I'll do here is just... Sometimes I do the font like this and make it a little smaller. Can't really tell.
Boom
But-
first. He's just trying to like. He's just like basically sweeping the deck, trying
Yeah.
to clear you guys off. And so he is going to. Yes, go to him. And where did I put Boom Boom? Oh shit. Boom Boom gets.
Oh! This happens. That's right. That's right. It's been 2 hours and 10 minutes. I had a lot of people hang out and watch the stream, and it was great. I very much appreciate Acoustic Equilibrium coming out. T-Dog came out, and our GM Ben also stepped in for a little bit. So thank you all for coming out. And if you're watching on the recap, I'm gonna stop here and leave you on another cliffhanger. It's been 2 hours. I need to eat some food before I finish this up. But I'm gonna leave you on this cliffhanger of how this battle ends, because there is a very interesting maneuver that happens right about now. And you're just going to have to tune in about 40 minutes into the episode on Tuesday. Watch the whole thing, please, though, if you can. Helps us out a lot. And see how this checks out. And then I will tell you, after the battle ensues, we are victorious. But we'll see what kind of shape we're in afterwards. And then we start hiking back to the Fire Giant Castle along the train tracks. And if you recall... there's a train car filled with explosives that we unhooked, so it's just kind of idling by itself, and that's kind of where we're headed. But on the way, Ravi and his dad, his actual dad, real dad, Percy, Darian Otmar, have a little heart-to-heart and have a little conversation on the way, walking back from this excursion on the train. And some very interesting information comes out that I definitely want you guys to tune in for, because it shakes up some things for sure. But that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. I'm very glad that this is kind of new content and something that everybody, or not everybody, but some of you seem to like and tune into. And if you do tune in, you get to get a little sneak peek of the episode to come. So I will catch you guys all later. Have a wonderful Sunday. Have a wonderful week moving forward. See you at the peak.